Hai, anda sedang menyaksikan Bisnes Alternatif bersama dengan saya, hos anda Nurul Hana Ismail. Tawaran RM100,000 untuk penjenamaan serta memasarkan produk anda ke peringkat yang lebih tinggi buat pengusaha di luar sana. Inilah dia peluangnya dan saya bersama dengan CEO of FREELB Campaign, Mr. Tan Kian Eng. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, tell us a bit about this FREELB campaign. What is it all about?
Well, the FREELB campaign is about us giving back to the nation. And the entire objective is to help small and medium-sized enterprise to create a strong brand for their product. So basically, it is a contest in a way.
Okay, who can participate in this, in this sort of contest?
Okay, so basically a company that has been established for at least 2 years and have a legitimate product and is not illegal.
Right, of course. Okay, they say that this FREELB campaign is actually a no-string attached campaign. Can you explain a bit further? What is this no-string attached campaign?
Well, no string attached means they're not obliged to come back again to us, for other form of work. So basically, we can just basically create the work if they're shortlisted or they are the winner, and it could be a one-off campaign for them, so they don't have to come back again and again or be kind of attached to us in any other form or ways.
All right, enlighten me a bit. This 100K worth of creative and sort of assistance. Can you please explain a little bit more? Because I thought it's like money giving out money for 100K. It's not, right?
It's actually worth 100,000, but in actual fact, it could potentially be worth more because what we are doing is we are putting together a team of senior people, including planner and creative directors, to basically help create a brand for the SMEs that has been selected, right? So how can you put a value to such a project? Because who knows, it could be the next Google or the next Apple, or it could be the next Avian water, right? So this 100,000 is just basically a group of about 5 people working full on for 1 month to help solve this SME's problem when it comes to branding.
Leo Burnett has been in the advertising industry for a long time. I mean, I've watched your ads such as the Petronas, the famous, who can forget the famous Petronas ads and also stuff like that. Okay, how do you see the development and the progress of branding and in terms of advertising, especially in the SMEs products?
Okay, so basically, today, it's not just about creating ads. It's about creating acts and creating acts to generate participation. So first of all, I think we want to help SMEs, in this case, under the FREELB contest, to package and tell a brand story. Because good brands have great stories behind them. So that is the first step. Create a brand story, create a brand human purpose through using our Humankind, Leo Burnett Humankind tool. And then from there, we create a solution and context strategy, plus some manifestation of that strategy into visual form to basically chart a path for the SMEs to get into the market and build a brand, a strong brand, that is not just strong in Malaysia, but hopefully with their ambition, it can be a global brand one day.
Mr. Tan, in your opinion, I mean, some of the SMEs products, without doubt, they are of high qualities. But in terms of branding, they are lacking. Where do you see that? Where do you see that lacking? In what area?
I think basically there is a lack of emphasis on branding. People, sometimes think that, if I build it, they will come, right? It's like the .com days where people build a website and they don't do any announcement or communication, and they expect people to know and find it, right? Sometimes it can work, but most of the time I think we need to put effort to make sure that people know that such service or product exists, right? And when people interact with the product and services, that's when a brand start to manifest, right? Because brand belongs to people, right? Is when people interact and through the experience they form an opinion of what the brand is all about. But the company also need to produce, with our help, you can help produce a brand human purpose, so that people understand why this brand exists, right? The brand exists not just to make money, but the brand exists in today's world. They need to have some form of relationship and service or function that is relevant to people in today's world. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Nowadays, to me, in order for you to actually come up with a good brand, sometimes you have to actually tag along with all the media social, media social hype. Okay, and sometimes I see that you have to make certain videos go viral. Is that one of the effective ways for you to actually market and market your product?
Definitely one of the solution. It could be an app. Could be activation, could be public relation, could be a combination of all of this, right? So, there's no cookie cutter solution, and it depends on the product. It depends on who are they are trying to talk to, whether it's business to business or business to consumer or rural or affluent. So, different strategy for different brands, different clients, and due to different people they are targeting.
All right, okay, Mr. Tan, it's been interesting, but we have to take a short break. All right, we'll be talking more about this FREELB campaign selepas ini di Bisnes Alternatif. Jangan ke mana-mana. Bertemu kembali di Bisnes Alternatif. Kita bercakap tentang FREELB Campaign yang mana mereka menawarkan RM100,000 untuk penjenamaan serta memasarkan produk anda ke peringkat yang lebih tinggi. Dan saya bersama sekali lagi dengan Mr. Tan Kian Eng, CEO of Leo Burnett. Thank you so much. Alright, okay, just now we talk about what's FREELB Campaign all about. Now, okay, I know a lot of viewers out there, I mean, especially SMEs who are watching, is very interested. Now, how can they participate?
Well, basically they just need to log into our FREELB website, so freelb.com.my, and then they'll go through the introduction of Leo Burnett and Leo Burnett Humankind, and then from there they just need to fill in their particulars and submit, and then immediately there should be a form, a Humankind brief form for them to fill. So with that form they'll submit, and that is basically as simple as that, right?
As simple as that. Okay, but however, I'm sure there are criteria, for you to select these winners. Now, what are the criteria that you are looking for?
Well, basically, although the form is very simple, it'll help us understand that the people submitting are really serious about branding, right? Very serious about doing something to elevate their brand and their business. So basically, the form should help define what they're trying to do, so they themselves should have clarity in terms of what they hope to achieve. And then from there, once we receive the form, we are currently collating all the entries. It's not about quantity, but it's more about quality, so that we want to make sure that people who participate, they are really, really serious about doing something, not just for fun or just out of curiosity or whatever it is. So basically, do take advantage, to all SMEs, do take advantage, and submit, and then who knows, you could be the winner, and we could be creating a great branding campaign for you, right?
With this FREELB campaign that Leo Burnett is offering, what's in it for the company?
Well, basically the reason why we started FREELB is going back to our roots, right? Because Leo Burnett is a company that believes in entrepreneurs. If you look at a lot of our clients that are today global, like Kraft or Kellogg's or even McDonald's, they were small entrepreneurs when Mr. Leo Burnett in Chicago started talking to them, right? So McDonald's, for example, was a one restaurant chain. And today, who would have expect that it is available globally? So it is not about scale of what it is today. It is about how we see the brand and how we see the opportunity and how this client or SMEs with their vision to become something, to create something great, and we want to be part of that journey. Who knows, we could be creating the next McDonald's or Kraft or Apple, right?
I'm sure there are concerns among SMEs who are interested. I mean, so you guys are offering this 100K. I mean, what is your commitment to ensure that, whichever that you guys pledge to do, in committing to product and also the product and the branding of the product is actually, at the optimum level?
There'll be a lot of groundwork, research, strategy development. So those are very essential in our approach to creating brand. So we'll be using our humankind tool. So we are not going to compromise on quality or time, because we want to make sure that people put in effort to submit. We want to make sure that we, in return, put in our effort to create the best campaign for them. So no compromise, no shortcuts. Basically, you can be assured we'll treat this as seriously as our paying clients.
All right, that's very promising and very assuring indeed. All right, last but not least, any last words for those who are maybe interested and, maybe want to pull them at the very last minute, come and join FREELB campaign?
Well, the contest ends on the 28th or 31st July. So you still have time. Just go to freelb.com.my. It's a very simple form to fill. Fill it. Do make sure that you think through what the brand or your plans are. Make sure it's clear, well written, inspiring, and click submit. Yeah. So freelb.com.my. Yeah, log on today.
All right, Mr. Tan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Balas dari itu saja masa yang kita ada. Saya harap anda merebut peluang ini dengan secepat mungkin dan sesegera mungkin sebelum saya akhiri. Apa kata kita lihat dahulu kod ini?